Hey guys, what's up? This is Hussein Tabi and it's crazytoonstudio.com. So in this lesson we are going to continue from the last one. In the last lesson we saw how to do masking. Today also we are going to see the masking only, but today what we are going to see is how you can do rotoscopy in After Effects. Now rotoscopy basically means frame by frame masking. Okay. Like in this footage you can see we have this character. And what we have to do is to just mask this character from the background so that we can replace background, or maybe you have to put something behind this character. Okay, like here you have 3D characters standing, so obviously it should look like they are behind this character, so you have to mask it. Okay, so I'm going to show you that how you can animate mask by masking all these things like the character's legs and hands, everything. You have to create a mask and then you have to animate them. So let's do it. So for now what I'm going to do is let's cut this to here. Okay, if you want you can finish the complete footage because we have a time limitation here. So I'm doing only this one and I'll show you how to mask it. So the first thing is to observe the footage. Now you have to see that whatever you are going to plan, like I have to mask the full character, that doesn't mean that I will create a mask for the whole character. Okay, you cannot mask this like full at one time. Okay, you can do this only when you have to make a rough mask. Otherwise you cannot go continue like this. This is a wrong approach. So what you have to do is you have to mask everything separately. The legs separate. Okay, the sword separate. Hands separate. Okay. Now when you are in this case, let's say first I'm going to mask this leg. So if I'm concentrating on this leg, I'll not see that what is happening here. Okay. So I have to mask this. So you can masking. My suggestion, never mask this in one mask. Okay, never roto this. It is difficult to animate the full one mask without wobbling effect, without movement or much jitteriness for the whole frames. So better to mask in parts. Okay, let's say take this part separate, take this part separate. Okay, then this part separate, like how your legs are. Upper body, upper leg, this thigh part separate, then this part separate, this part separate, and then shoes. This is the actually correct approach, because when you are doing masking, now there are a lot of reasons for doing rotoscopy. Either you want to put some characters behind your character, or maybe you want to replace the background, or maybe you want to make a stereoscopy 3D for that. Okay, so this technique will work in all purpose. Okay, and your mask will be very precise and clear and crystal. So let's see how you can animate mask. Now let's do the masking here for this particular leg. Now see, if I want to mask the leg, it doesn't matter if it's coming in between, because when you mask this thing, for example, let me show you just part. Okay, I'm concentrating on this one for now. Okay, now this is gone, so I cannot see the character completely. So you can come here in the mask and click on none, so you can see the mask with the whole body. Then I'll mask the second part, okay, which will come from, let's say, here. Like this. So when you see, you make this none also, so both are there. But when we make add, you will see all together. Understood? So now if this, I'm sorry, now the sword is coming in between. It doesn't matter. Why? Because later when you mask the sword, this will add in this. Like this. Understood? But never, I'm just masking this to show you, okay, that if you are masking the lag, just continue with the lag. Doesn't matter what is coming in between or what, that you can add or remove later. First, just concentrate on first mask. Now in this one, first, if I want to mask this part, I have to observe that which is the best frame where this part can be seen maximum. Because it is always better not to add any points once you start animating the mask. Because what happens if I draw this like this, and if I go further and if I see that the lag is stretching here and I need more points, so I have to add points here like this. This is the wrong thing. Why? Because you added on this particular frame, for example, but before frames this was not there, so this is not animated, so it will give you jitters. So it's always better to see that where it is seen properly, full lag or full that part, maximum of that part, so you can add maximum points, so later you do not have to add or remove. Okay, so let's check it out. I think here I should mask. From this frame I should start. So let's start this. Now when you are masking, okay, always try to cover the feather. Okay, don't take the feather in the mask. It's always better. Like this. This should not be there because the background will be visible. There. Now what I'll do, I'll go here and open the mask path. Correct? Now let's go few frames ahead. Now it's on you. Either you can mask this portion first before this, or maybe after this. I'm going to make the after part first. So with page up and page down button, you can go frame by frame, back and forth. So I'll go like around 2-3 frames forward, and I'll see where I can take this. So let's say I will take here, it is turning. Before it turns, I can take this. Now never move the mask like this, okay, otherwise it will disturb and the jitter will be there. So I'll take this part all together and we'll try to put the same vertices as it was on the last frame. Double click to activate this box and double click outside the box to get back to your animation mode. Here I'll select all these, take this together here. this part, I guess it was here somewhere. The hips part we can take later on, I guess. Let's try. Okay, now I'll go to here and we'll make it smooth. So now you see, okay, see the points, it's not moving a lot. So I'll go now frame by frame and we'll just adjust this. Next frame. This will be a little bit inside here. This will be a little bit here. Okay, so now when you play this, see here we have here a lot of inside things. So you can see the mask points are always there. It's not moving too much. Here I have to take care of this one. Sorry. Yeah, perfect. When you see an add, you see this. Okay, let's continue masking this. So here it is actually turning. So I'll not go till here continuously. I'll go maybe 2 frames ahead. And I guess this part is here. Okay, so let's do the anyways, let's animate this one first. So this is in between and this is here. Now make sure when you are animating something, this should not go here. Understand? It should move like this. It should not move like this point is here and the next frame you move it here. Otherwise it will move very fast when you animate all together, and that will be very tough, you know, later when you, if you want to rectify it. Here I think this part is from this one, but that's okay because I have this. But if I take this, will be a problem here, I guess. Put it as it is. This will cover when we mask this on. So I'll take this one here. Here also it's visible. I'll take this inside. Here, okay, no problem. Nice. Here, this is a little bit inside, which I want to make it straight. Yeah. Here also. Okay. All right. Let's go ahead. Okay. Oops. Go a bit ahead now. I'll take this here. Now this is down, it's sitting, I guess. So let's take this anchor point here and move from here, so everything will move from here, because this point I don't want to move. This part is almost now here, but that's okay if you're moving this here. The reason is when you cover up the torso part, the jacket and all, this will all inside. Okay, so even if this is moving fast, it doesn't matter. The main part here for now is this one. Okay, let's see this much. So I'll put the work area, press N to put it here and press B to here, and let's just move it. Okay, now it's not visible here, so transparency. So you can see we have masked this part here. Understood? If you move point up and down, or if you don't move all together the mask, which like how I was doing, then it will be, you will see the wobbling part. The vertex will be here and there, the background will be visible, and all those stuff will happen. But here you can see it's nothing. Later on, when we on this motion blur here, go here and you have motion blur here. See? So it will look natural. It's moving, but we never gave it actually. Okay, otherwise the background and everything is visible. We give this to the sword we can give, because the sword is moving fast. Understood? So go to the okay, here none. And then part, once you finished all these torso in all these frames, then you start with this in the same way, then you start with this in the same way, then take the other leg. Now the other leg is somewhere like here, it's full, so I'll start masking from here. Okay, then when you come on here, no problem, this is not visible here, so you have to put the mask, you have to imagine that where is the leg, and then just put inside this, no problem. Okay, but in that case, once you finish this mask, don't forget to rename this. Okay, so what I'll do here is I'll select this. Okay, I'll select this and I'll rename right leg thigh. Okay, and I'll lock this. When you lock this, this will not move. See, The footage is moving, but the mask will not move. But you can see the mask. Okay, so when you do the masking of the other leg, okay, so you can easily mask it, no problem at all. But you will be able to see this old one. Lock on, add, and you'll see all together like this. Understood? Okay, so all mask will be mixed like this, no problem. But just concentrate on one thing at a time. You are masking this, doesn't matter if it's coming in between or whatever is happening. So when you play all together, the two legs will be only visible here, nothing else. Like that you have to mask the hands, the torso. The torso you can mask in two parts, because here you see the jacket is also there. Yeah, see? Okay, so when you're masking this jacket, only mask the jacket still here. Okay, when you come here, the mask should be here only. Then later you start this one separately. Understood? Like what I'm saying is, when your mask is here and you are masking like this, when you're masking two parts, I'm just showing you how you will do that. Okay, so when you here, you take this like this only. Okay, do not try to take this inside, otherwise it will feel jitter. So in this case, what we will do, this is now animated. Oh, I forgot to start animation, I guess. I think I masked this here. Yeah, okay, so let's mask part, come here and take this here. So it will be masked like this. So when it comes to this one, what will happen? You mask from where it is being seen maximum. Like here it is maximum. Okay, let me mask this also. So this will come here like this. Okay, so this will be like this. The torso will be animated. After that, you mask this one separately. Don't forget to lock, otherwise it will give you a problem. Like this. Okay, so when you come here, you can animate this or like how you want. You can animate this, no problem at all. I'm showing you very rough just to tell you how you can do that. Now here it is disappearing. So what you will do? So there are two things I'll show you. Now in this frame you can take this and take it absolutely out of the frame. So it will be here always, see, but when you start here it will come direct. Oops, I'm sorry. Again I forgot to start the mask path animation. Okay, so you understand. Yes, when it is finished, take this out. Okay, when it is finished, take this out. So when you come to that animation point, it will suddenly come in. Like here, I guess it's the last one. So okay, so let's say like this. So see, it's gone.
Yeah.
See, it's gone, and then it will come like this from the out. Okay, so this is how you will do the masking for the small objects like this, which is visible sometimes and then again gone. So when this is gone, you can take it out. When it is coming, you can take, but the difference between only one frame. Okay, it will not travel from like this. It should be like fast, just in one frame. Okay, so this is enough for the rotoscopy. Okay, start masking this footage. I'll mail you this one. Start with the leg. The same, first finish the two legs, then do the torso. Okay, now the hairs you have to mask so many, these things, masking things, and then there will be the matte creations like track matte and all those things you have to do. But for now, rotoscopy, in this particular lecture, you just start, apart from all this, start masking for the legs, torso, hands, swords. Once this is finished, I'll show you how you can do this. Okay, so thank you guys for today. See you in the next class.